Hello and welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and this video is a reading for the energy of Virgo. So I've been using the Dreamkeeper's Tarot. I've also been using the reprint of the 1909 Rider-Waite Smith deck. And here I have an oracle deck called Timeless Tales Oracle. Artwork is done by Midjourney and the deck was curated by Olena. So we're going to draw an oracle card at the end of the reading just to tie everything together. Like I said, this is for the energy of Virgo. And by that, I mean that we all have Virgo in our chart. Even if we don't have a planet or midheaven rising, we have Virgo by way of the house system. So you definitely have a house in Virgo. And I like to think that we can call on the energy of Virgo whenever we need to help us look at a problem through maybe the lens of Virgo, look at an issue, look at ways at solving it, because Virgo is very organized. They are very down to earth and centered, and they kind of know what they want, right? And so sometimes someone as dreamy as Pisces might need to call on the energy of Virgo and use that energy to help them complete a project or to start a project, to get a project organized to be started. So with that being said, this video may or may not resonate with you, and you may or may not have Virgo in your chart, but hopefully there's a nugget in here, a nugget of wisdom, something to get your mind going and your intuition going to spur you to make a change or to figure something out. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have for you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got earth, we've got fire, and then we've got air of earth. All right, Virgo. So it's peculiar that we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, and we have our King of Pentacles. So there might be something that you are looking to start, right? You're feeling like you might not have everything that your heart desires, everything that you are looking to have have this comfortable life. And so with our King of Pentacles here, it looks like you are looking to plan. That is something that you do, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that you have this energy, this untapped energy, this need to do something, and you're wanting to bring something into the physical world. So you're planning on it. So what we're going to do, you're planning, you're devising ways to bring this into fruition. And I think it's wonderful that we have the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles here, because these two work very well together. This is some energy that has potential to move, potential to get you going. And then we have the King of Pentacles, who is going to be able to organize all of that. He's air because he's a king, so he's very cerebral. He thinks and he's organized and logical. And he's also in the suit of Pentacles, which means he can not only organize his thoughts, but he can bring those thoughts into the physical world. So I like that these two cards are here together. And this Nine of Pentacles in reverse might be indicative that you're just feeling a sense of lack. And that's not a bad thing, because that can spur us to move forward. That can spur us to get into action and use this Ace of Wands energy to propel ourselves to get moving. I don't know why I keep saying Eight of Wands. I don't know. Perhaps because Eight of Wands is also that energizing card. It's that card of movement. It's that card of getting things going and having direction. The Ace of Wands is more having that potential of movement, having that inner, that desire of movement. All right, let's see what RWS says here. So we do have the complacency card, 4 of Cups. Ooh, and then we have the 10 of Cups and King of Wands. I like that. Page of Swords, the Chariot, Queen of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. What a wonderful spread for you, Virgo. I really like this. I like this a lot. Okay, let me switch your view. And okay, I have a little bit, I don't know why. So I kind of use this this green down here to kind of see how straight I am. And that is my Virgo showing that I like things organized, well placed, aesthetically pleasing. And I'm indulging in my Taurus side here with my oolong tea. Okay, I switched your view. I don't remember doing that. All right, so we do have 2 major arcana for you. The Chariot, which is wonderful. It falls right in line with our Ace of Wands. And it's that forward movement card. Like I was saying, the 8 of Wands is that action card. But the Chariot is more forward movement. It's more of harnessing opposite energies and getting them to work well with one another. And we also have the King of Wands here, which I think is great too, because these two will work in tandem with one another and help. One thing that we do have is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the card of going within, knowing yourself, understanding yourself, knowing who you are, what it is that you want, and really doing that deep dive. So the feeling that I get here with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is you are feeling a sense of lack of complacency. You see things bigger for yourself. You want a lot more. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I think that is great. I think that is very good for us to be forward thinking and to not settle, not be complacent, and not just accept what we have, but to make choices within our lives and to dream, to want better, because that is, in my opinion, that's what life is. It's to live and it's to become better. And we become better as generations go on. We learn more about life in general. We learn more about our world. We learn more about ourselves. We learn more about the human psyche. And so this is I think is a very wonderful position for you to have here. So I do see that you are doing a lot of soul searching, and I think you're really understanding who you are, where you're coming from, where you want to go. And that is putting you in a position of power. That is putting you in a position of feeling that you can achieve things. So while you've pondered this energy, you've decided that you want more, now you have this untapped energy here of the Ace of Wands, where you're wanting to start something. You're wanting to bring something into fruition. And we see here with the King of Wands, I see the King of Wands is over here looking at this 10 of Cups. And I think that is fabulous, because the 10 of Cup energy, the 10 of Cup card is one of happiness, of happiness that exudes more than of yourself. And it brings happiness to your family. It brings happiness to just your entire world. And so with our King of Wands looking directly at this cup, I see that you are wanting to do things not only for yourself to make yourself happy, but others. And that can be family, friends, and even helping others beyond that inner circle. So And I do see that you've put a lot of thought and work into this. With our Page of Swords, the pages are earth. Okay, all pages are earth in my view, right? And anything that I say here is how I view things and how I interpret things. And I know a lot of people don't say the pages are earth. But you know, that's just how I see the things. I do a lot of elemental work. I see the elements in everything, hence my little altar here of the elements. So, as a matter of fact, my God of Gold is not open. So this is a shell, and the shell represents air. And when it's activated, it is turned with the opening to the outside. So it was not in the activated position. I did bump my table, so it might have rolled over. Okay, so Page of Swords. So he is Earth of Air. So he's very curious. Pages naturally, they are just very curious. They want to understand. They want to feel. They're tactile. They want to get in there and really, what's the best way to put this? So this page is a Page of Swords. So he really wants to be in there, get his hands dirty, do a lot of the work, and almost be that he wants, that he's working with. So he is this page is very thought-provoking and wants to understand and knows things inside and out. And because he's in the suit of swords. Hang on one second. I'm a little bit ruffled. I'm gonna have to do a quick. Okay, thank you for that quick little break. Something has been going on. I haven't looked at the charts since the full moon, but I've had a headache for the past few days and my mind has just been really clouded. And I've noticed that I've needed to do a lot more smudging on myself lately just to kind of bring me back down. I probably need to go outside and do some grounding. So, okay, back to this Page of Swords. So he is very interested in knowing everything. He is like our apprentice. So what I see that has been happening is that you have this feeling of wanting more, of wanting to give more, and you've really understood, or you're really understanding how it is that you're going to get it. And so you're using this King of Pentacles energy to work with this Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords is doing all the legwork, we'll think of him as a legal assistant. And the legal assistant goes in and looks for all of prior cases, cases that set precedents and things like that. And he does all of that legwork for the attorney, and he presents the attorney all this information, and the attorney, uses his mind power to bring it forward. And so what I see what this Page of Swords is doing is he's getting all of that information organized and putting it in a usable way so that this King of Wands and this King of Pentacles can process the information in a much more efficient way and spit out a plan. Now, very curious here, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I get the feeling that you're not quite ready to maybe get your hands dirty. Like your plan, these two are speaking in direct contrast to each other. So, let's read this King of Pentacles first, and let me kind of ponder this Page of Pentacles. So with our King of Pentacles, like I said, I really like that we have the Chariot here. The Chariot is that harnessing of the two energies, two opposite energies, and having them move forward and getting them to work well with one another. And so that's what I see you doing, is using our King of Pentacles energy, bringing things into this physical reality, into this realm. You're bringing together not only your heart's desires, but you're also putting that, aligning that with your plan. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands here, which is water of fire. And I get the feeling that sometimes what you're doing, you might be kind of tired, not want to, but you're not letting that get in your way. I feel that you're not allowing, how can I say this? You're sort of dismissing these feelings of that you don't want to do this, of that you're tired, of you don't quite feel like doing it today. You're putting that to the side, and you're keeping in mind this dream, this goal that you've set for yourself. So I think this is a wonderful energy to have right now, because you are really focused on where you want to go and how to get there. You're focused on your plan, you're focused on your forward movement, and you're not letting a bad day upset you. You're not letting an interaction with someone dampen your day and dampen your plan. You're not letting someone else's opinion bring you down. You're just like, whatever, I'm talk to the hand. I've got my goal set forward, and I've got my path written out, and I'm following it no matter what you say. And I think that is amazing. And we do have the Queen of Cups down here, and which is in line with how I'm reading this Queen of Wands, is that you have your emotions in check. You have everything seems to be aligning for you right now, Virgo, and I really think that's wonderful. Our Page of Pentacles being in reverse, though, I don't want to say he's a non-actor, or what is that the kids call those players in the game, the video games that don't do anything. I can't think of what the word is, but I don't really feel like this Page of Pentacles is something to worry about. He is Earth of Earth, and so yeah, he represents the things that you are doing here, but it might be that this Page of Pentacles in reverse is more indicative of the apprentice type work, of the apprentice that doesn't really know what he's doing. And I feel like this Page of Pentacles, this apprentice that doesn't really know that what he's doing, this energy is almost non-existent in you now. I would say that you're more in line with this King of Pentacles. I'm getting the feeling that you're releasing this energy of thinking that, oh, well, I'm not good, or, oh, well, I don't have enough experience. I feel like you've really come into what you're doing, and you're really sure of how you're going to do it, and you're really sure of your path, and you're comfortable in what you're doing. So that's what I see here, is that this energy of apprenticeship, of not really being a master of your craft, I see that energy sort of dissipating, and you have come into this King of Pentacles, where you are a master of your craft. You're a master of knowing how to get what you want, of knowing how to bring it into this physical realm. So overall, very good reading for you, Virgo, and I am super excited for you, and I think this is wonderful. So let us see what the Timeless Tales Oracle has to say. Any sort of, look at this. Let me show you this card. This is one of my favorite cards. I'm so glad it showed in the split. This is called Mischief, and that is the Kitsune, which is a tale about a mischievous fox. But I just love these colors. I love the way the aqua and this salmon color with the whites, how they're opposing, but yet they work so well with one another. All right, I'm going to leave this view up so you can see your card face up that we draw. Did I do my knocks? I feel like I did my knocks, but I can't remember. I like to do my knocks. I think it centers me, something. And then we're going to do our splits. Man, I've just had a headache that just won't quit. And I've had a really strange stomach thing going on as well, where I actually have not eaten since Monday morning. I had a shake yesterday and a berry shake the day before. And I haven't actually chewed and eaten food. Number one, I haven't been hungry. And number two, my stomach just feels like, I don't know, like it can't handle it. I have no idea, but I'm going with it. I am going with it. All right, here we go, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you. Vanity. That's strange. So we often think of vanity as a negative. 93. We often think of vanity as a little bit negative. Maybe this is a warning for you not to become too vain in your achievements and in your focus. Okay, so let's be careful with that. Oh, let me show you your card and then I'll flip your spread back over. So how pretty is that? I just love these colors. Okay, switch your spread, your view. All right, I'm going to read. Step into the halls of self-reflection and perception with the Vanity card. Its resonance extracted from the whimsical tale of the Emperor's New Clothes. This card spotlights the sometimes treacherous path of pride, the hunger for validation, and the risks of overindulgence in external appearances. When the Vanity card appears in your tableau, it calls you to discern between genuine self-worth and the hollow echoes of self-importance. The Vanity card unfurls the dance between self-esteem and superficial pride, urging introspection on one's values and sources of self-worth. When this card punctuates your reading, it's an invitation to assess where you might be placing too much emphasis on external validation or where you could focus on authentic self-acknowledgement. So that would make a little sense. Ensure that the reason that you're doing everything is not for external validation. It's for you. It is something that you want, and it is something that you are doing for your loved ones and those around you. And sometimes we can maybe get a little wrapped up in our successes, and we can maybe, step on little people. So this card is just a reminder to keep you grounded and remember who you are within, and what your purpose is, and why you're doing it. And don't get wrapped up in these external validations, these external rewards, if you will. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, remember to like the video. I'm trying to grow my channel. And if you would like to subscribe, I would appreciate that. That way you can be notified whenever I put out a new video. And yeah, share the video as well if you know anybody who would benefit from this message. And like I said, we all have Virgo in our charts. You don't necessarily have to have a planet in the sign of Virgo. So we can call on this Virgo energy and use it how we may. So thank you for your time, and I will see you next video. Take care.